My Kenmore refrigerator model 795.74023.411 is not cooling. After a while working the refrigerator show up the error or RF. Could you give me a hand and way to be able to troubleshoot it, please?
Hello, I'm Joel and we'll be glad to help you today. That error means the computer is saying the evaporator fan motor in the freezer is not running. If the fan is not running, then it needs to be replaced. If it is running, then the main control board on the unit needs to be replaced. Odds are if the unit is not cooling, then the fan is not running, and that is the problem, so replace the fan motor in the freezer. Refrigerator evaporator fan motor part hash 0615240007. Click here. Please note, the only way I get compensated for my time helping you is if you rate the answer. We are on the honor system here. Rating me does not affect what you agreed to pay for the question, and will not have any effect on what you have already been billed for unless you request a phone call. Feel free to get back to me with any questions you may have, but in the meantime I would appreciate you going ahead and rating the answer, as this is the only way I get compensated for my time. Thanks. After you have rated/voted the answer, you will be sent an email with a link that will allow you to get back to me for any follow-up questions free of charge. It will not close the question. Please know, I have nothing to do with your payment to the site and did not receive that money. I am just a technician on the site that is here to help assist you and have nothing to do with billing. Note: please read. When you rate/vote my answer, you have to click on the star vote/rate system at the top of your screen. Thank you. Tips are not expected but are greatly appreciated.
Hi Joel, thanks for your answer, but I need instructions how to check if the fan is working and how to replace it, even to know where is located it. This is why I require detailed information.
Here is a video below that shows how to get to the fan in the freezer. Actually, there are two fans on the panel you will see in the video. One is the fan that blows air up to the ice maker in the refrigerator section, and one is the evaporator fan that circulates the air to refrigerator section. The fan you want to check and replace will be the fan on right in the center of the panel, not the one that is being replaced in the video. To check if the fan is running, you will need to put your hand over the center vent of the back panel in the freezer and see if you feel air blowing out of the vent. If not, the fan is not running and needs to be replaced. Click here for video. Also, I would appreciate it if you would rate the answer at this time, as you have not done so yet. Any other help you may need or any questions you may have will still be answered even after you have rated the answer. Thanks. You rate the answer by clicking on the third star or higher on the star rating system at the top of your page.
Just to be sure if the fan is working, I just need to feel air flow into the freezer compartment although the door is open, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. I already checked and no air flow into the freezer compartment. Therefore we are sure that the fan is not working, so that means that the problem is the fan itself. On the other hand, could it be possible that the root cause of the failure is that the control card is damaged and for that reason the evaporator fan does not work?
It could be that the board is not sending voltage to the fan and that is the issue, but most of the time it's the fan. If you have a voltage meter, you can check for voltage at the fan plug and see if it's getting voltage. If so, it's the fan. If not, it's the board. If you don't have a meter, just replace the fan, and if it works, it's fixed. If not, replace the board. The fan is much cheaper to start with first, so once it's ruled out, then you can buy the board if needed. It's not very common for the board to fail like that without having other issues as well, not just the evap fan.
Okay, great. I have a voltmeter, so I will check the voltage in the fan plug. What voltage is the fan? Do you know how to remove the evaporator fan cover in this model of refrigerator, and not able to do it?
Give me just a moment to get you that information. See the image below for instructions. The video I sent before shows the removal of the panel step by step. As far as the fan assembly goes, the image I just sent should cover that for you. Here is the video I sent before that shows the panel removal. Click here.
Hi Joel. I recently replaced the fan, but equally will not start. It has any delay or should start as soon as the compressor starts to work. In that case, we must replace the control board.
Hello. Yes, that unit does have a fan delay thermostat, so give it a while for the evaporator to get cold and see if the fan comes on. If not, you will need to order the new board.
Okay, great. Thanks. Wait. In the meantime, could you facilitate me the part number for the control board, please?
Sure, no problem. One moment. The board part number is...
Great, thanks. Definitely I will have to replace it. Did the fan never started and showed up again the error code or RF?
You are welcome. Sorry to hear you have to replace the board, but they do that sometimes.
Hi Joel, unfortunately after replace the board and the fan motor, the refrigerator still shooting down and show up the same error message or RF, so what next?
If you are sure there is no ice buildup keeping the fan motor from turning properly, then the unit has a wiring issue between the fan motor and the main board somewhere. You will have to trace it down because there is no power getting to the fan from the board.
Do you have some schematics and way to understand where and how I can follow the wiring path properly? Or what I need to remove to follow it?
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.